Eventually, that I just completely spawn another one because I realized this isn't gonna be good enough for just a little bit of very much space all over to do this as well. So, in a lack of making more things for sure, I think this is gotta be enough for such a big locomotive because I think it's time to move for a very start. So let's just give it a go and let's just get ourselves a bell ringing. So we have a little bit enough around here for it's a little bit of round start. So good thing it is. It's time to get for move a little bit of effect as well. And probably that does not going to be going for a little bit as well. Rolling around 18 miles an hour while rolling around of this freight. And the train is now going to roll, and it's ready for hauling like there before. Just like I'm probably sorry that isn't gonna be pretty easy because it's pretty hard to find that we're gonna be hauling all the way to the concept spawn. Now it's running all the way from 14 miles an hour, and let's just be sure it's time to speed all the way. So let's go in for a transmission 3. The dispatch isn't ready yet. We're now in for around for 45 to 46 miles an hour to 47 miles an hour on to top speed as well. So what I should be able to do, I'm speeding, but I'm probably should not able to ring that bell. So I'm starting to get a little bit speed and not to get a little bit for moving a little bit forward. So this is where the high speed goes, and it was going to lead into disaster, I guess. But it just did very much for a lot of these things. We're running all the way to 65 miles an hour that we're just completely able to run. So not over to do this because I really think I really heard this isn't gonna be going to really much safer because that I just probably that I followed dangerously close. And look at those, all of the signs that shouldn't be able to do this. Everything is red lights everywhere, but we think we're still able to go. It looks like we're able to start going for speed, but actually down to 64 miles an hour. And then what I suggest exactly are going to be pretty good. Let's just clear all the way for the traffic anyways. This isn't going to be pretty traffic anyways, and probably that must be the river, but under 60 miles an hour as well. So we still absolutely pretty good to go. There it goes onto the railroad crossing. And it's gonna be another one. You're gonna be kidding me. I'm probably sure that we're gonna be hauled all the way and blasted all the way to 64 miles an hour. Well, wait a second. It is 64 miles an hour. It doesn't matter to reach up to 70 miles an hour. It's gonna be probably to do this. It should be 65 miles an hour and it will be okay for this. So I'm probably sure gonna be stay in one gear. In gear 2. But looks like it will be taking a little bit of while. Because since I will never be able to go back as well, it will be too far as unusual. And then many few minutes later, just before that I just started the brakes to do this as well, to apply the brakes as well. We're down for under 50 miles an hour as we're probably going to be approaching into the yard as early as possible. We release the brakes and there aren't any more of those railroad crossings by themselves. because I'll be started to slow down the train as well, because still I'm rolling through all the way down as well, and it doesn't mean that we're gonna be doing for just a little bit one thing. It's absolutely 59 miles an hour, but looks like everything is red lights on ahead. So we're gonna be applying the brakes down to 58 miles an hour, and we should be able to brake on time. We're not gonna be doing for just a little bit of run ourselves. It's time to apply the brakes, and I'm not definitely seeing for just what is going on. Did it just actually pass the station? I'm not very sure. I literally able to skip the yard, whatever we try to say. We're not be able to slow down as well, because we definitely passed it a little bit at one time as well. So this is where we're gonna be trying to stop the train as early as possible, and then we'll be subject to end this video right away. So it's time to get ourselves apply the brakes full, and there must be the emergency brake, just probably gonna be going into the maximum size from over here. So let's say emergency brake from over here. Is it gonna be braking the safe as well? So we're probably not sure. We're gonna be doing for this information, let's just pretty update, and that I just got 12 cars, length is 700 feet, tons 1350, and probably total is 6.2. I'm probably sure we're not gonna be updating for this a little bit once again, so instead that I just gonna be displaying right over here. And so I probably should be stamping it right over here, just like it's one thing that's just gonna be getting up for this way. So I'll be turning off the engines, and this is where we're gonna be end up for this video for this thing. So if you like to enjoy of this video about for the SRI terminal for the first time ever riding big trains for real. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and click the bell, and the game is linked in description down below. But I mentioned to do this that I just completely forgot to turn off the headlights, and not the taillights it is, for probably there must be floodlights on some sort of a bottom light here as well. So I'll be seeing you in another video, and probably sure that I'm just gonna be driving for safely and responsibly, but I'm probably not sure. This is actually a single server for just one person only. If someone was absolutely gonna be joining, but unfortunately it was only the single server as well for a single person or a player like that anyways. So thanks for watching, for all your support, and don't forget to leave a like in this game. And this is gonna be Turbo Concept is signing off, and I'll see you rail fanners down the line.